From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Now, this is Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. Able to push his way through. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Packers.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it with Williams. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now Rodgers.
At the Chiefs.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tano Passigno showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Aaron Rodgers sacked.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
For a Kansas City.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Gets it to Hardman. A jet sweep. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's brought down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights. And Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
For Green Bay.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's Mecole Hardman. A good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rodgers now to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only do they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now Williams. And he stopped at the 44. It's also a gain of 4. And now it's 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return.
Nicole Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
24 is the mic. I got him. 24 is the mic.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Check 26, check 26. Slam.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Williams. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 36, Mahomes. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. 20.
They
10,
are not ready for us.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Chiefs 7. Mason Crosby.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's Hardman on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Smith on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Looks to me, Parker, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Williams. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Packers 28, Chiefs 13. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Hardman on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes Mahomes now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's second down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, second and 15. Throwing now is Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Kill. Rush in. Check the hot read.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
At 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. Watch the screen. 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 Yellow. We're going 25 the mic. I got you, son. I got you.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Rodgers throwing here. That'll be complete to the running back, A.J. Dillon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. Second and goal from the 1. Now Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal.
By 56. And let's get this.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
For Allen Lazard, incomplete. It's fourth down and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
Let's see what they do here. Now a desperation throw deep down. It got his man complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. That'll make it 1st and 15. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.